Hey, so I'm going to show you what is possible with AI because it's kind of hard to believe until you see it actually work. So let me show you this example. So what we do is we have AI monitoring every single inbox that we have. And one of the best ways that we've seen to do it is when someone calls, we just send it right to voicemail. And that voicemail is designed for a very specific purpose. So we want to send people back into our system and let AI answer their questions instead of answering phone calls all day long. You do this one thing, it'll free up, for some of you, hours per day because you don't have to answer the phone anymore. And the people that are calling you, they can get very good answers to their question. And if they're qualified, AI will book an appointment after they qualify them right on your calendar, which is great, which means the very first time you have to talk to somebody is after they're qualified and you are there doing the estimate either on the phone or in home, depending on your business model. So let me show you an example. So as you can see up here, it says inbound call. So this person, they called in, they got our voicemail, and a minute later, it actually happens right away. But a minute later at the most, they get this text back. I blurred out the name just to protect my client. So they get this text and it says, hey, this is this person at this company, and texting is the best way to get us. If you can give me some more information about what you're looking for, including your name, I can point you in the right direction. So what happens now is that was automation. That's not AI yet. That goes out. We call this the missed call text back, and it's awesome. It'll save you a ton of time if you implement just this one single thing. And these are the kind of responses we get. So right here, good afternoon. I wanted to see how much it is to build the same deck that I see in the picture. 20 foot wide by 12 foot long. So we have ads going that shows a deck, and this person wanted to see how much it would cost, which is a pretty normal question. And imagine you're taking these calls all day long and you're answering the same question over and over again, and you're dealing with people that aren't qualified or that don't really intend to buy. They're just tire kickers. What if you could just eliminate that, and now you're able to save all of that time, but not only save time, but you're giving your prospects, the people that are reaching out from your ads or finding you on Google or just finding your website organically, or they see your truck go by with your number on it, they're calling this number, and now they're able to get an instant response and get a good answer, an expert answer to any question they ask. So here's what happens. So you can see right here, 123. Another thing about this is it's instant. We can set it to where it's not instant, but it's kind of nice to give people an instant answer to any question they ask. So just so you know, this response right here is completely AI. I didn't tell it what to say. No one answered. AI jumped in and answered their question. So here's their question. Here's the answer. Hi there. Thank you for your interest in our services. We'd be happy to provide you with the quote for a deck similar to the one in the picture. However, we'll need to know a bit more about your project before we can give you an accurate estimate. Can I ask you a few questions about your project? I mean, that's pretty good so far. Let's see the next thing. So here's the picture from the ad. You can ask me any question. Great. Can you tell me more about the decking material you'd like to use? We mainly use Trex decking supplies, but we can also work with other types if you have a preference. Additionally, are there any specific features or design elements you're looking for in your deck, such as a built-in seating or lighting? That's AI. We didn't tell it to say that. It just knows. So AI knows the internet. It's read the whole internet. It knows more about what you sell than you do. I mean, it's read everything about it. So let's see what it says here. Yes, I want Trex. I want lighting on the post and on the stairway. Okay. Perfect. Trex decking is a great choice, and we can definitely incorporate lighting into your deck design. Do you have any particular style in mind for the post lights or stairway lights? We offer a variety of options to choose from, so we can help you find a perfect fit for your project. Additionally, are there any other features or elements you'd like us to include in your deck design? This is AI asking these questions. What's good about this is, if you're answering the phone, it takes up a lot of time. Imagine typing all this. I mean, that would take some time. This happens instantly. You see this? They sent their question at 128. The response came back at 128. It's instant. And not only does it save you time, but you know how it goes. If you want to hire someone to answer the phone, they're not going to be experts at what they do. They're not going to know the business like you do. Most likely, you're the owner of the business and you know way more than your employees know. And if you're going to hire someone and get them knowledgeable about what you sell, I mean, that's not easy to do. We can do it today. AI knows everything about what you do, and it can answer in very specific, detailed, and helpful ways. So let me show you what this person says. They answered that question. Yes, I would love to see the options you have in lightings for the post and stairways. Let me just ask you, so if you have an office manager or inside sales assistant, what would they say to this? They would probably try to pass them off to you and take up even more of your time, which is fine if you're not busy and you have the time to answer all these questions. But what if there was a way to have someone who can monitor all of your incoming messages, all of your phone calls, all of your text, all of your Facebook messages, all of your Instagram messages, all of your Google My Business messages, all of your emails, and they are available 24/7, and they are an absolute expert at what it is you do? Wouldn't that be valuable? Let's see what AI says back. Of course, we offer a variety of post and stairway lighting options, including solar-powered lights, LED lights, and low-voltage lighting systems. Our specialists can help you choose the best option for your deck based on your preference and budget. We can also provide you with samples of our lighting options during our appointment. Is there anything else you'd like to add to your deck design, such as built-in seating or storage? Now, if someone goes through and they give you all these details, that is a great lead. I mean, try and get that from Angie's List or Home Advisor or Thumbtack. Not gonna happen. And look again, 130. It's an instant answer. And by the way, we can also have this built in with your web chat. So people can be laying in their bed, 2 a.m, which happens. They want to know some information about their project. They come across your website and they see right on your website, you can send us a question 24/7. We're always here to answer. And they do. And you know what happens? They get an answer like this. And you're probably the only person in the area that's able to answer their questions with this kind of detail anytime, day or night. 24/7, 365. It's always on. So let's see their question. I don't know. What do you think? What's the best, LED or solar? Now, what would happen if someone asked your office manager or your inside sales assistant? Are they going to have the answer to this? AI does. Look, came in at 133. Answer came right back, 134. Both LED and solar-powered lights are great options for your deck, and the decision ultimately depends on your personal preference. LED lights are generally brighter and require less maintenance, but they do require a power source, which can sometimes be more complicated to install. Solar-powered lights don't require any wiring or electrical work, making them easier to install. They may not be as bright as LED lights, and their performance can depend on the amount of sunlight they receive. We can discuss the pros and cons of each option in more detail during our appointment to help you make an informed decision. And that's a pretty good answer. I'm pretty impressed. It's kind of wild. Where are you going to find someone who can monitor all your incoming messages and answer questions that is this knowledgeable? That's not easy to do. And if you do, they're going to be expensive. AI can do it. And I can help you if you need it. Here we go. I need to know pricing, ballpark-wise. The townhome is under construction, and I should be closing on it July or August. Asked that at 134, came back at 134. Sure, we're happy to provide you with the ballpark estimate based on the information you've given us. A deck that size with Trek decking and LED lighting would typically cost between $15,000 and $20,000. And just so you know, maybe your business, you don't want to give out pricing, and that's totally fine. If that's the case for your business, then we can tell the bot to not give out pricing. But in this case, we get a lot of leads through this business, and my client wants to give people pricing because he only wants to talk with people who are qualified, and he doesn't want to spend his time going out to houses just to find that people don't have the money or are shocked by the price. So in this case, we let AI give the ballpark pricing based on his guidelines. And we tell them right here, please keep in mind that this is just an estimate and the final cost will depend on a variety of factors such as complexity of the design, any additional features you'd like us to include, and any necessary permits or inspections required by your local municipality. We can provide you with a more accurate quote during our appointment once we have discussed your specific needs and preferences. You can see 134, 134, 134. This is all happening very quickly, which is great. One of the ways you can increase your lead conversion is by being quick. This thing is quick. All right, so I think you get the picture. I don't want to bore you with all the details of listening to me read text, but let me just ask you, how would you like to have a perfect employee like this? I mean, one that answers and qualifies every single lead 24/7. They're never going to call in sick. They're never going to have a bad day. If you need to change what they're saying and make a suggestion, you're not going to get any pushback or emotional responses. They're a complete expert at what you do, knows every single thing about the products you use and the services you offer. They are trained and programmed to represent your company at the highest level possible. And this is just one example. So just so you know, this thing will do the same thing you just saw with your Facebook messages, with your Instagram messages, your web chat up here, your Google My Business phone calls, and we add the chat feature to your profile. It'll do the same thing with email, same thing with text, and this includes the missed call text back feature, which is a game changer for most businesses. Now here's how this will help you. You're going to get more qualified leads. I mean, you just saw an example. I don't know of a better way to get more qualified leads than by doing it this way. And I've been at this a long time. And not only that, you're going to get more sales. You'll get more sales just by the fact that your leads are being monitored 24/7. No lead will get missed. Every single lead that comes through your business will be responded to instantly. Just by doing that, you're going to get more sales. But another thing this will do for you is give you way more time. So if right now, if you're spending your time answering the phone, you don't have to do that anymore. The system can respond to those phone calls for you. If you're spending any time at all trying to chase down leads, you can stop doing that. The system will do it for you. If you're paying someone in your office to answer the phone and chase leads for you, you can get them to do something else. So if this sounds like something you'd like to explore further, go ahead and book a call now. Click the button below this video, but just know this takes a considerable amount of work on my part, so this isn't cheap and I can't do it for that many people. So when you click the link below, I'm going to ask you a few questions about your business, and depending on how you answer those, if I think I can help you, then I'll let you book a call. So if you think this is a good fit for your business, then go ahead, click the link below and schedule a call with me, and I can't wait to talk to you. Take care.